Hello team, I hope you guys are all having an amazing week. Back to my Friday videos here, just a few updates and just want to connect with you a little bit here. But more than anything, I want to say thank you so much for all you're doing out in the marketplace right now. I know there's a lot of noise out there. There's a lot of moving parts in our market, whether it's the lawsuits going on with NAR, interest rates fluctuating back and forth. So thanks for fighting hard out there and staying focused every day. I'd love some feedback on Lofty. We're a couple of months in on Lofty now and getting fully transitioned out of KV Core. If you guys haven't already, make sure you export your contacts from KV Core and start importing them into Lofty. Upon import, please make sure that you select that your leads are private. That's something that's really important for you as well right now. Now, your leads are your leads. So whether private or company leads, your leads belong to you. We've always operated that way. We always will operate that way. So don't freak out if you end up with a lead in the company lead side. You can always reach out to me and let me know to transfer it to private. I'll go on to the company level and transfer it over to you for private. But that is one of the benefits of Lofty, is that it has that private lead option. Now, once you share that lead, whether with a lender within the system or another agent, it does leave private. That they literally, think of private as you're the only one that can see that lead, and that is the truth. When it's private, I can't see it, don't know it even exists, okay? So make sure when you're uploading your leads, keep that in mind. With that, make sure that you're leveraging Lofty. Please give me some feedback on what you're experiencing with it. If you are having any challenges, please reach out to me. Very important, because we have a direct contact at Lofty that is very responsive. Her name's Kimberly. She's a wonderful lady, and she gets back to me very quickly on any of the little nuances that we're experiencing as we're shifting over to Lofty, of course. So if you have any challenges, whether it's the system itself or just something you're not clear on or don't understand, please reach out as we learn the system. We want to make sure the number one goal of transitioning to this new platform was not cost, right? It's not a lower costing platform. It's for productivity. I truly believe that Lofty, given being used, can be much more productive for your business than KV Core was, just from what I've researched, and me as well, diving in and looking at Lofty and using it. It has really inspired me much more than KV Core for lead follow-up and things of that nature. So I'm really hopeful that you guys embrace it and leverage it. There's an amazing mobile app. If you guys haven't downloaded it, please get that in your hands. And it's very intuitive. You guys have a beautiful website, which we're still continually building out. Our website is obviously, it's a basic website, but we've added areas to it. We'll continue to do that as well, and have some customization done to it as well. But you guys have the ability to go in and customize your own subdomain to a certain level as well. So if you haven't checked that out, please do so. Go to the Learning Center in Lofty. Make sure you watch the video tutorials. Very helpful. And they have a whole other Learning Center with a lot of literature in there as well for you to grab a hold of and start learning the system. All right. The couple other things, the private number you guys have in there is a wonderful feature. You guys are able to get that into the package where you have your own private number. It's not a company private number, you have your own private number. You're going to want to make sure that you go in and have your settings set up to where you can text from that private number. When somebody calls you, it's going to come to your cell phone number, but you can dial right from the system as well, whether on your phone or on your laptop or computer. A great feature to get through your leads, and again, just be more productive with your lead follow-up and your prospecting, of course. So again, reach out. Any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I really look forward to embracing this platform and making it, helping us take our production to new heights, really. The NAR update, of course, you guys are all paying attention to that right now. No real new news. We're waiting to see, and I don't really like the word waiting, but bottom line is, the goals that NAR, NVR, LVR are doing some things on the back scene right now to help us get ready for this change in cooperation, right? Change in commission cooperation. If it's removed from the MLS, if the NAR's proposal gets approved, then we will no longer have the co-op in the MLS. We're going to have to negotiate that directly with the listing brokers and seller before we go show a home, right? Before we write an offer. And so in my opinion, I believe there needs to be a vehicle, right? A document or something that would go over to the other side to say, we want this much commission, the seller signs off on it, the brokers sign off on it, and we have approval to receive that commission. All right, with that, we're hoping that something starts coming down the pipe on that pretty soon. Now, conversations out there with some associates, some people might be jumping sooner than others with this change. I was talking to one of my associates. He was listening to Tom Ferry's, podcast or his presentation on this upcoming change, and he's telling people jump now, right? Start running. Don't wait until July if it gets approved. Start making changes now. So what you may see in the MLS, you may see co-ops start being reduced, right? You might start seeing them zero. So until the MLS does not allow us to have our cooperation in there, you are still using the change in cooperative compensation form. Remember that. We have a vehicle right now for lower commissions than we want in the MLS, and that's the change in cooperative compensation form. So if you are seeing a low commission or a zero commission offered on the MLS today, that would be the form you're going to send over to the listing broker and say, hey, I want 3%, I want 2%, whatever the bananas are. And that's a broker to broker, right? So their broker agrees, the listing broker agrees, we sign off on it, and that's the change in your compensation. Come July, we'll need another vehicle because commissions won't be offered in the MLS. And that's the focus right now is what is that going to look like in July. All right, so we'll keep you up to date as we hear things, of course, as well. You guys, we all need to keep each other up to date with the changes ahead. I truly believe that we're going to figure all this out. It's going to be a change in business, but it's not doom and gloom. It's not the end of the world. In fact, in certain markets, it might benefit us as a buyer broker, right? If it's a buyer's market, you may get paid more than you're normally getting paid on a commission. Keep that in mind as well, right? This is going to be much more driven by what the seller's willing to offer, and that's definitely going to be based on the market. Okay. We do have new open house signs coming. I sent that out via email and on Facebook. Have some being delivered today. The goal is that we have plenty of open house signs for you guys to get out as we enter open house season here in the spring. So please make sure though that if you're not using them, you bring them back to the Southwest office, to our admin here, or to your team leader. If your team leader's holding on to them, we have some team leaders that are holding on to them for their teams, and that's for convenience. That's so you don't have to come all the way to the Southwest office and drop them off and pick them up. You can get them right from your respective office and your team leader. Right, but don't hold on to them in the garage or in the back of your car and drive around. And if you're not using them, we really want to get those back in stock for our agents that are reaching out every weekend saying, hey, I'm doing an open house. Do you have 10 signs? Do you have 12 signs? We don't limit the number of signs you use either, which is a benefit and also a negative if you guys aren't using them and you have 10 or 15 signs that you're holding on to. So please help us with that, of course. And Caldwell Group Place, aka Caldwell Group EDU, sent that out in an email as well. We're going to continually build that out with different marketing features, marketing resources, of course. So please, check that out. Get on there and download those buyer's guides, seller's guides. Make sure you're leveraging some of the marketing there. Now you guys have Canva, so if you know how to use Canva, Canva's an amazing resource. That's where our templates really are built in Canva. So you have those at your fingertips as well. We're going to get back to doing the videos for the training videos, the RPA, the listing agreement, and all that good stuff. That's one of my main focuses here. It's kind of taken me a lot longer than I'd hoped, but I promise you we will get that library built out with the videos for you to be able to go there and just get a refresher on filling out the RPA or the listing agreement, or farming in a neighborhood, doing a listing presentation. So look for those as well. And outside of that, folks, I hope you have an amazing Easter weekend. Please enjoy family, friends, some good food, and we look forward to seeing you back on Monday for training or just to get going in business, finding buyers and sellers and doing what we do, right? We're here to help people buy and sell real estate. So you guys have a great weekend, and we look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.